Welcome back. It is that time again where we get to share what we have for you today. And my name is Sipoga Zabua. I welcome everyone that is joining in. Sit back and hear what I have for you today. I hope you'll be inspired. The untold and unspoken truth, breaking the silence on abuse. Today, I come before you to share a truth that has been hidden for far too long, a truth that has been shrouded in silence, shame, and fear, a truth that has left countless girls and women scarred, broken, and marginalized. As a survivor of abuse myself, I have come to realize that I am not alone, that there are countless other women, girls who have suffered at the hands of those they trusted. There are countless women, girls who have suffered at the hands of those they trusted. Fathers, brothers, uncles, supervisors, and even pastors. The list goes on and on. It is alarming. Those men and these men who were supposed to protect and care for us have instead left us with physical, emotional, and psychological scars. These are the men who are supposed to protect us. These are the men who are supposed to care for us. These are the men who are supposed to be there for us. Instead, they have left us with physical, emotional, and psychological scars. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 women worldwide have experienced physical or sexual violence, mostly by an intimate partner, by someone very close to them, by someone very close to them. In South Africa, the statistics are equally alarming. This is something that is very sad that is going on out there, that so many people sometimes choose to ignore, choose to hide, and choose to protect sometimes. Now, what is even more disturbing is that many of the cases that I'm talking about, the rape, the sexual violence, the physical violence, these cases, they go unreported. In South Africa, for example, it is estimated that only one in 9 rape cases are reported to the police. This means that thousands of women and girls, they are suffering in silence without any support or protection. I remember the night my own uncle tried to rape me when I was just 15 years old. I remember what happened that night. It looked like he studied how everything was going on at my house with my mother, as I was just staying with my mother at the time. That night, he tried to rape me. I was just 15 years old. I remember the fear, the shame, and the guilt that followed that. I remember the silence that surrounded me, the lack of support and protection from those who were supposed to care for me. But fortunately, my mother was there to protect me, to support me after the incident. We even went and reported it, but it went nowhere. It didn't go far. But the silence within our family members, the extended family members, it is shocking. You are left alone with this shame. You are left alone broken, and no one even talks about it. People ignore situations like this. They avoid talking about them. Men who are abusing little girls and innocent women, they are instead protected even by their own families, our own families. And I've realized that as painful as this was, as this happened to me, and the silence and lack of support within my family, I've realized that I'm not alone. And I've heard the stories of, countless women who have been raped, who have been abused and marginalized by those they trusted. I have seen the statistics, the alarming rates of abuse and violence against girls and women. This incident for me was not just one. I had another one at work where my supervisor tried to rape me. I had another one at church where my pastor tried the same thing. These incidents happen everywhere. But other people are not as fortunate. They don't, come out of these things unharmed. For me, it was attempted rape, abuse, and violence on me, and physical violence. But for other people, other girls, other women, they have actually been raped. They have been raped, and all these experiences of violence, they leave us with scars. They leave us with so many scars, and no one is doing anything about it. So now I ask, why is it that girls and women are not protected? Why is it that women are not protected? Why is it that girls and women are not supported? Why do even why do families protect dangerous men? Why do families protect dangerous men at the expense of young and innocent girls, innocent children, innocent women? Why has this been normalized and for so long? Why has it been normalized and for so long? Because I've heard countless stories from women who are as old as almost 70 who have been sexually, abused by their own family members. No one has done anything about it. Instead, these men are protected. These men die without ever being confronted and being, remorseful and apologizing and facing the consequences. Why do we normalize this, and for so long? Why has it been normalized for such a very long time? The answer is simple. It is because we have allowed it. It is because we have allowed it to be so. We have allowed the silence. We have allowed the shame. We have allowed the fear to surround us. We have allowed the perpetrators to go unpunished, to continue hurting and abusing without consequence. We allow this. The perpetrators are protected. more than the people who suffer shame, who suffer the abuse, the violence. The perpetrators are protected. But I say to you today, no more. It's time, for us to break the silence, to shatter the shame and the fear, to shatter the shame, to shatter the fear that has held us captive for so long. It is time for us to demand justice and to demand protection and support for girls and women everywhere. It is time for us to do something. It is time for us to keep quiet no more. It is time for us to break the silence. I ask you, men, are the girls and women in your life safe? Are the girls and women in your life safe? What are you doing to ensure their safety and well being? I'm asking men, I'm asking these questions to men now. What are you doing to ensure the safety of the girls and women in your life, their well being? Are you speaking out against abuse and violence, or are you perpetuating the silence and shame? Are you perpetuating the silence and shame? And to women, I ask, are you safe? I ask this to women, I ask this to girls. Are you safe? Do you know your rights? Are you speaking against abuse and violence, or are you suffering in silence? Are you supportive of those who are experiencing these bad and hurtful experiences as women? Are you speaking up? Are you speaking out against abuse and violence? Or are you suffering in shame? It is time, it is absolutely time now for us to come together to support and protect one another. It is time for us to demand change, to demand justice and equality for all. And it starts within our families. It starts within our families to not protect those who are inflicting harm on innocent people, to not hide and cover up things when they happen. When we hear stories, let us follow up and do something, to support those who have been hurt. Let us expose the shame. Let us expose the perpetrators and see to it that they get what they deserve. According to, the United Nations, globally, 71% of human trafficking victims are women and girls. And in South Africa, the national crime statistics for 2020 and 2021 reported that 57,776 sexual offenses, including rape, attempted rape, and sexual assault. These are the offenses that were reported, 53,776 in South Africa alone. These statistics, they are alarming, but they also give us, a glimpse into the reality of abuse and violence against girls and women. It's time for us to take action. It's time for us to do something. It's time for us to demand change and to create a world where girls and women are safe and protected and supported. It is time for girls to walk around free. It is time for women to know that they are protected, they are supported, and that they should not have shame and fear when they go through these experiences. They can speak and someone will listen and something will be done about it, even in our own families. I'm sitting here today talking about what is going on out there, even in our own families. Things are hidden, things are covered up, people are protected who should not be protected. Now let us rise up. Let us rise up. Let us break the silence and let us shatter the shame and fear that has held us captive for so long. As women, as young girls, let us create a world where justice and equality reign supreme. Let us create that world. We allow these things to continue when we keep quiet. We allow these things to continue when we cover up. We allow these things to continue when when we protect those who should not be protected. It is time for family members to support young girls and women and children who are not protected and who cannot protect themselves. It is time for us to listen and to pay attention to what is going on around us. It is time for the scars to heal, the wounds to heal. But how do they heal when no one is listening, when no one is doing anything about it? When the perpetrators are walking around protected, when the perpetrators, they think it's a joke. They think it's a joke. They think it's nothing. The fact that they continue doing this over and over again, they do it. You hear in the workplace how many women have suffered from one man. How many women in the church have suffered from one man, and no one is doing anything about it. May we break the silence. Let us break the silence. Let us break the silence and shatter the shame and the fear that has held us captive for so long. Let us demand answers. Let us protect women. Let us protect children. Let us protect girls. Let us, as men, even, I'm asking you, men, to protect girls, protect women. Don't let women suffer at your hands, in your presence. Do not allow this to continue anymore. Children don't feel safe around men anymore. Women don't feel safe around certain men anymore because of what is going on, what has been allowed to continue for a very long time. Now it is time for us to break the silence. It is time for us to demand justice and to ensure that everyone is treated equally. Everyone is protected. Everyone is living safely wherever they are. And I ask family members, are you aware of what is going on in your families? I heard stories where children have been raped by their own fathers, not one. In one family, children raped by their father and no one doing anything about it. Sometimes even women, they keep quiet. Even mothers, they keep quiet while children, their own children, are suffering. Why are we allowing this to continue? Why is this something that no one is doing anything about? Why are men doing this to their own children? Why are men doing this to children and innocent children? Why are men doing this to innocent women? Why are men destroying people's lives? You're leaving them with scars. You're leaving us with scars, and it is not fair that life continues for you and women are broken. Women are left to nurse these wounds that take forever to heal. It starts now that we do something about it and we speak up and we stop hiding, we stop protecting and ignoring these situations. We bring them out, we deal with them, we address them, and this is how some women will heal. This is how some girls will heal. And this is how people will regain self-awareness, self-esteem, and acceptance, being able to accept yourself the way you are. And knowing that you are still beautiful, you are still strong, you are still valuable, no matter what has happened to you. May we understand this and speak up and not allow violence, not allow men and anyone to destroy us, to create wounds in our lives that will stay forever. That will stay forever. And men, be careful. Don't treat women like that. Protect them and care for them. And let us make sure that all women and girls are safe. Children are safe. Let us protect them. And it starts with each and every one of us. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Whether you are a man or you are a woman, what are you doing about it? Girls are suffering, women are suffering, men are keeping quiet. Some women even protect them. Let us stop this now. It stops now, and let us demand that something be done about it. I hope this has helped you and that you will look at your life and deal with whatever scars and wounds you have and let everything come out so that you can heal and move on. But let us speak up. Let us shame this evil. Let us shame this and not allow people to continue with life while people are struggling. Let us not hide things and ignore things and avoid things in our families. Let us deal and address things while people are still alive, because some people die without these things being addressed and people being given the freedom they need. Those who are still bound because of the suffering that was caused to them by people they trusted, people that were supposed to care for them and protect them. Let us do something about it. I urge each and every one of us. It's time for change, and the time for change is really now. Thank you so much.